What's up today, my fellow Madden soldiers? So what I'm going to be doing in this video is another Dallas Cowboy theme team update. With this update, I'm going to go over all my X factors, abilities, and so forth that I have on my squad. I'm going to show you guys why I'm a 96 overall, 96 offense, 95 defense. This team should be a 96 overall all the way straight across, and I'll explain all that in a minute. Also, what I'm going to explain is the new cards that I reinvested in a while back. If you guys tend to forget about that, I mentioned it in one of my videos. I didn't do a video on it, but I did mention it in one of my videos. But in this video specifically, I'm going to go over those cards and tell you why I reinvest in those cards and why it may be good for you to reinvest in them if you don't already have them, because some of these cards will be getting upgrades soon. But first of all, let's go ahead and go over this Dallas Cowboy theme team update. Let's get right into it. All right, so you see this O-line up here, man. I juiced it out. I put all the best abilities that I can. I wanted to make sure that every single player or every single offensive lineman had an ability. So I did the best I can because we only have 14 AP. If there was not a limit on the AP, I would have maxed them out with the top O-line abilities that I can, but like I said, we can only do so much, so I made sure that I spread it around and made sense of out of it with what I had. I also took the abilities off of Pollard in order for me to do it. The only abilities that I kept was on my QB, because I figured if I'm not going to have none on my halfback or my wide receivers, my QB needed to have it because he needs to get the ball to the receivers as well as the halfback. So that's why I did that. But let's go ahead and go over these abilities and let you guys know. One of the gameplays, I have it on my second channel. Hey, look, I'm gonna be honest with you, not every game was like this, but that particular game, and there was a few games after that, they do their thing. Like I said, it's not gonna be every game, but that game in particular, I did notice that the lineman was knocking over the defensive lineman when I was doing it. It wasn't when I was doing passing, but when I was doing run plays, the whole D line was getting knocked over. So this is what I have. I put Nasty Streak on my left tackle and on my right tackle because they're both at the ends where the D ends come in, and they have like edge threaded lead and so forth like that. So I made sure that we had Nasty Streak on these left tackle and right tackle because they're both at the ends, protecting the ends of the offense. And what that does is it says it wins dominant impact block wins against defensive backs as well as linebackers. And we know that some of the DBs and linebackers come in from the side too. They could come in through the middle, so don't get it confused. But if they come in from the side or they come in from the angle where the left tackle is, it's going to be very, very hard to get through there with this Nasty Streak on them. So that's why I put Nasty Streak on Tyron Smith. Even though he's a 90 overall, he did his thing. All right, so on Larry Allen, so let's go over here. So you see on Larry Allen, I put all day. And the big reason I put all day is because it does only take 1 AP. I would have loved to put Nasty Streak on all of them, but there's too much AP. So I had to go with the second best ability that I felt that was better. And I put all day because it says better protection against frequent shed attempts. And I wanted to make our offense a little well-rounded. Like I said, my main goal was on the left tackle, right tackle, the O-line at the ends, on both sides. They have the best abilities that's going to do the most for the team. But in the inside, I wanted to mix it around a little bit. So I put all day on Larry Allen just to get a little better, well-rounded team out when it comes to O-line. So better protection against frequent shed attempts. So it helps out a little bit. You know, it's somewhat an ability. I won't say it's like very OP, but it did help out, and they are goonish out there. When it comes to the center, I put something that I never did, which is screen protector. But once again, I did it just to have a more well-rounded O-line. I want them all to do a little bit something different. Not all of them, but majority, just different things they could do when it comes to me making plays. I do screenplays, but for some reason this year the screenplays are not really that effective. So I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and put this on them, see if it helps out. It helped out a little bit, but it wasn't as great as how I liked it. But I do have it on him, and I will go keep it on him for now. Zack Martin, I got 2 of them on them for one reason. The first one is identifier, because of course I like highlighting where my opponent is because it lets me know what I'm going to do. It does help out a lot with me. I don't know about you guys, but it helps out a lot with me because if I see them using the D-line, there's certain plays that I'm going to do. Even if I have to spam the play, if you're still under D-lineman, I know what play to go to. So it does help me out. to see where my opponent's at. But once again, I have the identifier on him because I'm not going to put it on my QB. I put it on him, even though it takes 2 AP. It is what it is. And then I put lifeguard. Once again, I wanted to change it up a little bit, put something different. And this one increases resistance to spin, club, pass rush moves. So maybe some of the defensive tackles or some of the ones in the middle, maybe they might have something like that on them where that might try to come through, because sometimes they use their D linemen. And so I wanted with Zack Martin to be a little bit more rounded, like our whole lineman. So that's why I put something on a little different. Like I said, it does help out, but you can't expect for the linemen just to keep the whole line up like a tons of time, especially if their defensive line has a lot of abilities on them too, just to let you guys know that. But it works out pretty well. And once again, the right tackle, I have the left tackle and right tackle. They have both nasty streaks, because a lot of the times the DBs, sometimes even the linebackers, they come off the edge right there. They make their moves off the edge. So I wanted to make sure that the right tackles were more dominant when it comes to those positions. So I juiced up the whole O-line, as you could tell. Am I going to keep them like this? No. I'm just showing you guys because I've been using this. I've been using this for, I'll say, for the past 3 weeks or 4 weeks, but I like changing it around. I'm going to go and then I have other ideas. Like, you know what? I'm going to try this. Whatever I try out, I'm going to share with you guys. But let me tell you something. I tried this out for about a month and I won tons of games. I'm going to let you guys know that right now. There's a lot of games I won, and you guys see them on my second channel. Majority of the games, as long as I'm on my right state of mind, I'm patient, I had a good workout, I'm just relaxed, I win most of my games. If I'm not feeling the game, I quit out a lot. Not because I can't win it, just because I'm just not feeling it. But like I said, majority of the games I won, all these coins up here, that's where I got it from. I got it from grinding. That's what I do. I could have had a million by now, but I just stopped playing. I've been grinding no money spent team, but I changed it up a little bit. Pollard, I put like Fright Train on him as an X Factor. Deion Sanders, I put like double me. I just put those X Factors because they're available. I just, it's nothing specific. But if I did have to pick anything from Pollard, it'll be Human Joystick, because I did have that on him before, as well as like Energizer or something, Recuperation, something that'll keep him the stamina, so he has less likely chance to fumble it. When it comes to Tony Romo, this is what I put on him. As you can tell, he has 5 AP. I put every single ability I can on him. I put Hot Route Master, Sideline Deadeye, Inside Deadeye, and then Omaha. Like to see the defensive coverage on DBs, once I activate it. Just something a little bit different. The more I know, the better it is for me. But I chose to max out Tony Romo. And not just that, I chose to reinvest in Tony Romo, because eventually he will get a card, and I want to make sure I have that. But not just that, I wanted to mix it up with the gameplay and make sure that I threw him back in there. So I did go pick up his card. It was very cheap. It was like, altogether, like 120K or something like that. So it wasn't that much. Once again, I reinvested them and it worked out just fine. But this is a team right here. Our wide receivers are 98. CeeDee Lamb is a 97. We got Jimmy Smith in the game. Keyshawn Johnson is one of the cards that I was telling you guys that I went back and reinvested in. I wouldn't go purchase his card. It was cheap. I think his card was only like 80K or maybe a little under that. So, but it was well worth it. I got him cheaper. When he first came out, I was going like 400 or 500K. I sold him off in the beginning because I felt we didn't really need him like that. But now I reinvested in him because I know that eventually he's going to get a card. So if you guys don't have his card and you have a little extra coins laying around, he's a good investment to make right now, because once his card comes out, that his other card is probably going to go up. His full legend is probably going to go back up. It might not, but it might. But I wouldn't want to take that risk. We got Blake Jarwin to a 99. We got Billy Joe Dupree to a 97. We got Dalton Schultz to a 94. Billy Joe Dupree, we also have him as fullback because Keith Smith is only an 85, and Billy Joe Dupree does pretty good job at that position. Now let's go to our defense. What did I do different on my defense? All right. When it came to Trayvon Diggs, what I did was, he takes a lot of this AP. But once again, I'm going to change it up again. I put film study and I put shutdown for his X Factor. The reason why I put film study, because I noticed a lot of people repeat their plays, and I want to see how effective it is as once they show me the repeated play again, can I stop it? And to answer that question, I can. Not every single time, but a lot of the times I kind of figure what they're going to do. And so it shows me what they're using, and I'm able to basically shut down the play. So it does help out. Like I said, not every time, but it does help out. And if you guys are watching the gameplays, you guys will see it. But yeah, it does help out. Once again though, I'm going to go back again and change all my abilities once again. And once I do, and once I try them out, I'll let you guys know how it's working. The reason why I'm going over these abilities right now is because I've been using them. I won tons of games with them. So I'm letting you guys know that if you guys use these abilities, they could work for you too. But I do like mixing them up and changing them around again. Just making things different, you know, as I go along. I also got Acrobat on my DBs. I usually have it on Trayvon Diggs, but the reason why, because he took most of the AP with that, so I only have so much AP, so it is what it is. But even on Renfro, he also got Acrobat. We got Acrobat on Neal, and we got Acrobat on Roy Williams, right? So everyone else had Acrobat besides Trayvon Diggs. I would like to have Acrobat on him, but I wanted to use, he took a majority of the AP on the ability that he has, which is film study. So that's the whole reason why I couldn't put Acrobat on him, or else I would have. So there's a lot of other abilities I want to try it out, but once again though, whenever I do put new abilities on my squad, I'm not going to sit here and say these are the best abilities until I try them out. That's why I know about these other abilities, that they're top of the line, because I have been using them in gameplay and I have seen how effective they actually have been. So now I could actually say that these are actually good abilities, and if you guys want to use them, go ahead and use them. They do work out. The whole O-lineman, I'm not gonna keep them like this for the rest of the season. You know, I want to have fun with my team, and I want to juice up maybe some wide receiver. I want to just mix it up, make it more interesting, but also make it make sense. But this right here, I want to have fun with. That's why I did it. But I will take off these abilities, and I will try it on other players just to let you guys know. But once again, I'm doing this video to let you guys know that I used them for the past month, and they've been very effective. So I could actually tell you that, right? So anyway, so these are the other players that I got. If you guys want to check them out, Neal. Got Thomas, Broderick Thomas, Michael Parsons, Malcolm Smith, DeMarcus Ware, Roy Williams. So the reason why our team is not at 96 overall, it could be if our defense, we added 2 more players, meaning that if we had the full upgraded Michael Parsons and we also had Robert Quinn, the new card, our team should have been up to a 96 overall. Robert Quinn, I could go out there and 4. I just don't know if we really need him right now. The team is doing good. If I do, it just be to have him as the card. I really don't want to pick him up right now. But Michael Parsons, I would love to pick him up. His card is going for too much. And I did come out with a video recently letting you guys know, like, hey, if you want Michael Parsons for free and you have his limited edition right now, the best thing for you to do right now, sell him, because he's going for a lot of coins. Because once his season 3 comes out, which will be within less than a week, where they're going to give us a 96 power-up pass, and we're going to be able to get Michael Parsons for free. As long as you guys already have him fully powered up, you'll be able to get him for free. So that's what I'm waiting on. There's no reason for me, even if he goes down to like 400K, before I would have bought him, I'm not going to buy him now because I know that power-up pass is coming soon. So I'm going to wait for the power-up pass or even the Redux, but I also believe the Redux will be going for a lot. So I'm just going to wait for the power pass and get them for free. So that's just what I'm going to do from there. And not just that, a lot of cards are going to be going cheap. Ultimate Legends are coming out and so forth. So also keep that in mind, right? So that's the whole reason why I believe I'm not a 96 overall straight across, because I don't have those 2 positions upgraded. If I did, I know I would have. We also could also use some defensive tackles, but you know, it is what it is. I'm happy with the squad, man. If this is all we get the rest of the season, I'm all right with it. But I know that they will come out with more Cowboy cards, and I would like more Cowboy cards. But once again, though, man, our team is so juiced that we could do a lot with the team that we have, no matter what team that we face. But once again, I know we'll get more upgrades, but I am a lot happy with the team. It's pretty well rounded. They've been giving us tons of players, so I'm happy with that. You see Nick Folk right here, we got him. He does get the Cowboy Cam, so you guys should know that already. If you guys don't, then I'm just letting you guys know that. Let me go over here. We got strategy cards. This one is a wide receiver, tight end. You don't get the speed boost, but it boosts up the wide receiver and tight end. So that's why Blake Jarwin is a 99, and our receivers went up to a 98, as well as deep route specialist for the wide receivers with the +1 speed. For these other 2 defensive ones, they're both defensive back ones. One's the island, one's in the zone, and they both give speed boosts up to them. So we get +2 speed from that also. So I just want to let you guys know that. Let me back out, and I'm going to go over one thing, which is I'm going to tell you guys the best cards that I invested in. So I might forget because I got so many of them. So if I do, maybe you guys can look at it as I go along. But there's a few cards right here that I want to go over. And I will be doing another update for the 50-50 Dallas Cowboy theme team update. So stay tuned for that for the 50 out of 50 squad. So this ain't it right now, but I will eventually be going through that. All right, here we go. Miles Austin, he was only going for about 30K, 25K, whatever. I forgot how much he was going for, but it was very cheap. So I went back and reinvested into his card. He was one of the cards I got rid of earlier on in the season because his card was going for like 400K, and I was like, we didn't need him no more. We had good receivers. We needed the coins at the time. Now I went back and reinvested him because I believe eventually he'll get a card, whether it's the Ultimate Legend or another part of a promo or something. He will get another card, and once he does, his other card, which is his team of the week card, will probably go back up. So I want to make sure that I reinvested into that. So he's one of the new reinvestments that I did. Charles Haley. I have a power up pass on him because his team diamond is still about going for quite a bit of coins. His team diamond is about, why did I do that? I always do that because I think I'm in the lineup. Let's go back down. Yeah, I don't know why I always do that, but I wanted to take his power up out because I want to see how much his card's going for still. If it's cheap, I'll probably get it because I like having my power passes for other things. Let's go over here. So we got to refund that. Refund the power up pass or the team diamond. Yeah, with the power pass, but there's a team diamond for the team diamond. So you look at, he's going for 115K and 120K. Imagine when his card comes out. See, that's why his card still is up there, because people know that eventually he's going to get a card, and once he does, it's going to even go higher than that. But that's why I use the power up pass, because he's the only team diamond right now that's going for a lot. So yeah, I'm definitely not going to purchase that card. There's no reason for me to, because I got a power pass right here, 89 to 90. So we go ahead and we're going to go ahead and use that. So let me put the font art on him. Go ahead and keep that on him. Make him look goonish. All right, 86. So I can't wait till his new card comes out, because that card is going to be insane. All right, so I see, that's why I don't like clicking on them, because it takes me all the way back. I have to go all the way back down here. Anyway, so there's Charles Haley. Another card that I reinvested, I'm about to power up Robert Quinn eventually, is Aaron Glenn. I want to go buy his card. Once again, his card was only going for like 25K or something like that. But he's another good card to invest in, because the next card that he gets, his team diamond is probably going to go up, and you guys are going to want to get it because he was a Jet as well as a Cowboy. So both of those team people are going to want to go after him, or anyone who just likes Aaron Glenn in general. So he's one I invested in. Amari Cooper I've been have, but if you don't have him, it's a good time to reinvest in them. Who else? So any Cowboy players that you don't have, and you want the card later on, it's a good time to invest in them. Marcus Spears I already had, but if I didn't, I would have reinvested him. Joey Galloway we had, Roy Williams already have, Mal Renfro already have, so I don't have to go reinvest in them. But if you guys don't have them and you want them later on, make sure you invest in them now, because these cards are going to get upgraded. So I just want to let you guys know that. Who else? I don't know. I'm thinking I skipped someone, but I don't know if I did. But basically, that's what it comes down to. Any cards, any Dallas Cowboy cards that you feel that's going to get upgrades, or you're going to want that card when they get an upgrade, it's the best time to invest right now. Because if you don't and the card comes out, 9 out of 10 times that card is going to go up. And you don't want to spend that much for a card that you could have bought for 20K and end up spending over 100K for it. It just don't make no sense. I don't go and try to buy all kinds of them in order to resell. All I care about is having just one for me. That's just all I care about, having one for me so I can have that card and I don't have to spend a fortune on it. So that's what I do. But anyways, this is a Dallas Cowboy theme team update. This is actually a full update because I went over the abilities, I went over the players, I went over all the players you could invest in. So if you stayed all the way to the end, man, I'll appreciate it if you drop a like on the video, help get it out to other people who want to build an effective theme team, especially a Cowboy one. Now, if you ain't subbing and you've been liking the content, please sub to the channel. There will be more great, amazing content coming your way. Thank you guys all for tuning in. I'm out.